Okay, hi.
Hi everybody, and welcome to episode 41.
Yeah, we think.
We're not sure, it's been a while since we recorded the last one.
Yeah, we done recording and stuff, and done film things, and like, ooh.
It was special.
It was incredibly special, because we did it. And we didn't get arrested.
Yeah.
For a change. I'm going to put my glasses on, because it's very sunny, but I'll have difficulty reading the book then, because I'm old.
Yeah, well, once we get outside.
What do you mean, yeah? Unbelievable.
Shut up, I bought you coffee.
That's true, he did. Bought me coffee and a cookie. It's really nice of him. Lovely it was. Oh, God. Oh, I've had speed bumps. It's all fun.
And games.
Until somebody loses an eye.
Oops.
Oops. And Lee breaks his car.
Almost ripped the sun visor off. Okay, Paul, if you want to start the ball rolling.
Okay, I'll have to take my glass off this part because I can't read. Okay, in America there's something called Craigslist. I'm as far as I can work out from it, it's a bit like sort of free ads, but sort of like... anyway, my favourite three that I found on there was this. First, a free beer stein with the name Fred on it. It's free to anyone called Fred.
Okay.
I don't think not too bad. Second one.
Yeah.
Free canoe. Not seaworthy.
What's the point?
Don't look at me. I think that's awesome. And then of course there's this one. Free dog house. Made from cardboard. Has a piece of poop in the corner. It's not mine. It's made from card. Don't wash it, because that might ruin it. I've been living in it for the last 3 months. I stole it from someone's yard. What was his advert? You can have it if you want it, it's free. He's been living in it for the last few months. There's a bit of poop in the corner and it's not his. So don't wash it. I'm sorry, if there was a dog house, somebody been living in it for 3 months and there's poo in the corner, I think I'd probably burn it.
Yes. Yes.
But these are genuine, absolutely genuine adverts that people are advertising things on Craigslist. They are awesome. I think that's only the Americans.
Yeah.
America!
I think our equivalent is Gumtree, isn't it?
Something like that. Yeah. I've never looked on there to see what kind of silliness is on that. I should imagine there's something just as bad.
Yeah.
For sale, used hanky, you know.
Ugh.
Yeah. Oh, Lee!
Okay!
It's Lee's turn.
Alright, I'm going to start off with 4 amazing TV shows that have unintended real-life consequences.
He's off again, guys.
Yes. Okay, the show Breaking Bad has always been a massive success. But one of the main points about its success, which is unintentional, is that people are now producing blue meth in record quantities, thanks to the show.
Wow, well done, guys.
And there's a picture on screen now of a 21-year-old guy who got arrested for producing blue meth and also was wearing a Breaking Bad t-shirt in his mugshot.
Awesome! Oh, what a guy!
I know. We'll go on to the second one, which is about the TV show Game of Thrones, where a lot of the characters, particularly the Starks of Winterfell, they have pets, which are direwolves, huge creatures. And in response, there's been a lot of people buying huskies or Alaskan Malamutes. But sadly, a lot of these pets are being abandoned because they don't realise how much care and attention that they need.
A lot of exercise on Malamute and a husky.
Yeah, and they're very expensive to look after.
Eat a lot of food.
They do indeed. Chinese communist leaders love the TV show House of Cards because it makes the US government look evil.
But they are.
It's being watched by many members of the Communist Party in China who can't get enough of Kevin Spacey. Okay. They really enjoy the House of Cards because it affirms a long-held suspicion that the US government is nothing but a relay team full of dong-beating poo heads. Yes. That's the word of the article, not mine.
It's different.
It is indeed. Mad Men has revived the cigarette and whiskey industries. Apparently sales in a number of US states have gone up, and cigarette and whiskey have gone up exponentially. And before the show premiered, Lucky Strike.
It's gone back a few years.
Lucky Strike was hit with a $750,000 suit by a man with lung cancer, but after the show, they've enjoyed a surge in sales, and that also goes for Canadian Club whiskey, which is also featured in the show. Sales of that have gone up.
Oh dear.
And there we go. Sorry if that was a bit static, but I'm trying to drive and negotiate the thing.
We don't want to die.
Yeah.
I know everyone dies, but I just want to do it at this moment.
No. We want to finish the show first.
Okay, so everyone knows from the Olympics that was just on, Russia are dead against homosexuals.
Yeah.
Not like dead against them, because that'd mean they'd like homosexuals. They don't like gay people. So, one man, a graphic designer called Ferdinand Sousa, to celebrate Russia's hate of homosexuals, has made an Alexander Putin butt plug.
Okay.
They are awesome. So if you don't like the Russian government, you can shove his head up your ass.
Well, there's plenty of Ukrainians sealing that at the moment.
Yep, that's right. Yeah, come on, Russia, what's going on? Grow up. It's the 21st century, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
Live and let live. Let everyone alone. Just let them live their lives. Give it a rest.
So apparently the latest development is that they're going to hold a referendum in the Crimea to see if they want to be Russian. But that would mean then that Ukraine is surrounded on three sides by Russia, because the east may be splitting as well, Crimea in the south, and then you've got the Russian border in the north. So it's looking very, very cagey in Ukraine.
Don't go there for holiday. Is that camera moving? Was it me?
It's yeah, it is moving a bit.
Sorry, guys. I'm gonna chin horse as well.
Okay, I'll go on to my other story.
Go on then, quick.
I put a post on Facebook yesterday about it. On eBay, there is a Soviet bomber going up for sale for £3 million.
3 million?
£3 million.
Oh, it's a steal.
It is a steal. That's all it needs, apparently, is a service, and then it's yours.
Wow.
For £3 million.
Yeah, he did put it up on Facebook yesterday, and I did actually leave a comment under his picture and said, you'll never find parking space in your street for that.
No.
And just put it against car in most times.
Yeah, they've got to drop the part of the car in it. But yeah, there's a picture on screen of it now. It's a Tu-95S long-range bomber. It's a relic from the Cold War in the old Soviet era. But it's only done flown over 454 hours, so that's relatively low in aircraft terms.
Oh, it is actually?
Yeah.
Wow, it's a steal.
It is
buy
a
it.
steal.
Someone buy it. Richard Branson, buy it.
Buy it. And let us go on it.
And then give it to me and Lee.
Yeah, for filming purposes.
Filming purposes. We could do our own TV film thing where we rescue people in planes. But only if there's a really, really big landing strip.
Yeah. Or agents of, not S.H.I.E.L.D., agents of
Planer.
Yeah, agents of Planer. Superheroes.
Costumes look like shields, but they've got a big red dragon on each shoulder. And a can of lager on the back.
Okay.
Okay, the first trailer for Sin City: A Dame to Kill For has actually been put up online.
Oh, really?
I enjoyed the first Sin City. It very much looked like Frank Miller's vision of the book. And as far as I can tell, the second one has also got the same visual context. Jessica Alba's back in it. I do believe Bruce Willis is back in it. And so's Mickey Rourke as... I can't remember his name now.
I know what you mean.
Oh, stupid, I can't remember his name. But anyway, as his character. And it's looking really, really good. It should hit UK cinemas 29th of August this year. So I'm looking forward to that. That is going to be awesome!
Yeah. I like Sin City. It was a good film.
Yeah, I did enjoy it. It had all the full comic book feel. It was cool. And of course Frank Miller had a big input on the first one. He's got a big input on this one as well, which is good.
He hasn't got much of an input though in a new 300 film, has he? I don't think he has.
No, but I don't think there was a comic book of that one done, so they've just basically... I don't know whether I want to watch the new one. Is it just going to be, let's watch 300 again, but with different people?
Yeah. I'm not sure, is it from the Persian point of view, or is it from the Greeks again? I don't know.
It's... not even sure, because I mean, as far as I can tell, they're fighting on ships, and the only war that they ever fought on ships, the Spartans actually lost. And they were actually held in slavery for a few years until they rose up and killed all their captors, and they thought, no, we ain't doing this shit anymore. We're all going to die.
If you know, folks, please leave a comment in the box below.
Yeah, let us know. You know, we'd love to know.
If you actually watch it, you know.
Leave a review of it if you see it.
Yeah.
It'd be good.
Awesome.
And
okay, a mum can draw pictures on her skin which vanish over time. She has a rare skin condition called dermatographia, which means your skin is so sensitive that even a light scratch will cause it to swell up. It is very painful, but she has had fun by creating pictures which vanish within an hour on her skin as a party trick. And there's a few pictures of what she's created on screen. No.
That's kind of cool.
It is, yeah. So she's been likened to the human Etch-a-Sketch.
Awesome! So that means if you shake it, all the drawings disappear.
I don't know. There's only one way to find out.
Draw on your arm!
She only found out that she could do this by chance. I don't know why I thought of it, but after seeing my skin raise at the slightest touch, I decided I could draw on it. Okay, whatever.
Well, you would, wouldn't you? Yeah. It's like, you know, if you cut your finger one time, you think, I wonder if I can take my entire hand off. No.
No.
I
wonder if it'll grow back.
That's insane.
Yeah, she's currently being studied by the British Association of Dermatologists to see if they can find a cure for her.
As you can see, can't have her hand grow back then, is it? Oh, it'd be awesome. I've got another little bit of film information now. They have remade Annie. You know, little orphan Annie. Tiny little red-headed girl. It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Remember that one? Sorry. But the main guy who's starring is Jamie Foxx, and Annie, instead of being a little red-headed girl, now is a little black girl. Yeah. I know. It seems to be like these days, and this is not a racial comment, this is actually an observation. They seem to be characters that have always been in comic books or cartoons, and they've always been white. I know that years ago that they wouldn't put black people in certain things in comic books because it wasn't done, and people didn't think of black people as equal. But if that's what the comic book character actually looks like, surely we should stick with the image reference that we have. But if it isn't, you know, if you don't think that's okay and you want the characters to be black, it should work both ways. I want to see Blade, white. I want to see Storm, played by a blonde Californian white girl. And yes, I want Nelson Mandela to be played by Jason Statham.
Alright.
This is my country. I'm going to save you with these two handguns and my fast driving. I know he doesn't actually talk like that, but I can't do an impersonation of Jason Statham. I know that's only taking the piss, but it does actually seem like you can't make a film these days without involving one of the characters who used to be white being black.
Yeah.
I know it shouldn't make a difference, but I mean, it's like Daredevil. I mean, I didn't actually enjoy the film that much. I thought the costume was beautiful. I thought Ben Affleck was a bad choice. And when I first heard that the Kingpin was going to be black, I thought, oh God, come on. He's always been white. He's been a big, stocky white guy with a bald head. But the guy played him well.
Yeah, Ving Rhames.
Yeah, he played him really, really well. But that's not the point. The point is that they always seem to be able to... It's like you can't make a film these days and have an all-white cast. If you do, there's something wrong. I mean, even the last make, not the new one of the Fantastic Four, but the one before, Jessica Alba has got parts Asian descent in her. I mean, even though she's as stunning as anything, I drove over broken glass to sniff her bike seat. But it's like you can't have a full white cast anymore because people will complain. Not a racial comment, just an observation.
Yeah, it's a very thorny subject.
It is a very thorny subject, but I don't know. I don't get. I mean, the new Fantastic Four, Johnny Storm's black. His sister's white. I don't get it.
Adopted.
Well, they'll have to go that route. Either that, I mean, I would have actually, if I was going to make Johnny Storm black, I'd have made his sister black.
Yeah.
Because then at least you know they're biologically related. Anyway, enough of that babbling and talking crap. Your turn, Lee.
All right, okay. At the moment, there's a current trend of selfies, mainly caused by the picture that was taken at the Oscars with Ellen DeGeneres, Bradley Cooper, and everybody else. There's a picture on screen now, which I think triumphs that, of a fighter pilot in an F-16 takes a picture of himself just as he's launching a missile.
Now that is awesome.
Yep. He's from the Royal Danish Air Force, and he's wearing, what's it called? Joint helmet mounted cueing system, which allows pilots to fire weapons at targets by pointing their heads.
Oh, so it's like a heads-up visual display.
It's like what they use in the Apache then, basically.
Oh, that's so cool.
But yeah, there's that picture, and I think, well, that's awesome. Take a picture of yourself whilst you're firing a missile.
I think, did I actually mention to you the last time we'd done one, there was some either guy or girl, I can't remember which, it's got to be one or the other, that took a selfie in a morgue with the corpse. Oh yeah, I've seen people do one at funerals with an open casket and they've gone. It's getting a bit silly now.
It is, yeah.
And talking about silly, a man who was fined £250 for not displaying a parking ticket. He went to court to say he had the ticket, but it must have fell off the dashboard. But they said it wasn't displayed, so the fine stands. And of course, he was annoyed. So they went to his bank and drew 2,500 pennies and paid his fine in that. Well done, mate. If there'd been halfpence pieces still around, I would have done it in those. I think that's awesome.
That's good, yeah. Just imagine the person at the event having to count each one.
Oh yeah, because they'd have to, well, what you do is you count something like about 10 or so, and then you weigh them. That's what they would have done, which generally would be fair.
You should do it the old-fashioned way. Count them one by one, and then have somebody over your shoulder then going, whoo!
Yeah, bollocks! So as you count them, they'll go 106, 25, 112, 176, 51, 73. They go, oh!
Yeah, that's happened a few times.
Yeah, and me. What's moving that camera all the time?
A few times in work where I've gone to like count up the till of tickets, and I'm like, I get distracted by something, and I'm like, what was that? And I have to restart again.
You go, no!
It happened like 4 times in an hour, and I'm like,
and
again, it's another selfie, but this one's equally as good. It's Stephen Hawking, who poses with a photo at a stag do.
The man with the voice for Cylon.
And the revellers were all dressed as Banana Man. And there's a picture on screen now. It was in, where was it to? Doesn't say where it is. Probably where he lives in Cambridge, I think, isn't it? And they were
somewhere.
up having a pub crawl on the stag do, as they do. And he just seen Stephen Hawking was out in his chair. They asked him if he would pose for a selfie, and he does.
That's good of him, fair play.
So yeah.
He probably couldn't actually argue because his battery's run out of his voice thing.
Hurry up, I need to go home.
What did he say? I don't know what he said, because he's a robot.
I am a T-100 Terminator.
Mark 1.
Actually, you just get out of the chair. Speaking of which, I started watching the Sarah Connor Chronicles on the film, yeah, and
they're not bad.
It's alright. It's alright. You got Lena Headey in it, and this is your British actress, and her American accent is a bit ropey, but it does have some go in it, and she's still kick-ass, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, that girl's cool.
But yeah, I enjoy that. Terminator Chronicles.
Okay, I found a little story. The security guard that works for Bungie, stands outside the main doors, is armed with a replica of the gravity hammer.
Cool.
Now, Jerome Simpson, I showed a photograph, and if Lee can find a photograph, it'll be up now. He's a big, stocky, black bloke, and he's got the gravity hammer in his hand, and he's scary enough on his own. But the makers of Bungie and all the Halo, is this Halo?
Halo and Titanfall, isn't it? I think it's Destiny. Sorry.
They say in the game, There's a medal you can get with his name on it when you kill 15 zombies. I didn't know there were zombies in that.
I don't know.
So that's confused me, so I'm not even sure if that's a true story, but a photograph is in there actually holding the hammer, which is kind of cool. And it's back to me.
It's back to me. Okay, a tiny Jack Russell Terrier survived a 12-mile journey whilst trapped in a car engine.
I can see him.
Yeah.
Aww. It's like he didn't boil to death.
I know, he got out of his owner's house and managed to get himself wedged in the engine bay of the neighbour's Audi.
So we don't want a cat.
And the owner was driving for around 12 miles until he could hear the dog whining. And he pulled over, and luckily enough, he's alright, he's fine.
Oh, God bless his little socks. He's gorgeous.
Yeah.
There'll be a picture on screen? No.
Now.
Oh my God, that's just so...
It just makes you
so
think.
cute.
It just makes you think, really, how are they drawn to that? I mean, cats do it all the time.
Yeah, because it's out of the cold.
Yeah.
Crazy. Which one should I do? Oh, we've got some stupid places. People have hidden drugs. You'll love this one. Number 1. A guy, actually I can't remember if it's a guy or girl, I think it's a girl, it is a girl, called Alexis Clancy. She was caught, searched, and they found a hypodermic syringe and needle in her anus.
Okay.
Not a good place to put pointy objects.
No, I hope it was a cap on that needle.
So do I. One man had 2 huge blocks of cocaine hidden inside an Xbox 360.
It's probably worth more than the actual console.
Yeah. And a woman had 36 vials of crack cocaine in her vagina. I know. Exactly. Yeah.
Just words fail.
Words do fail. That's why now it's Lee's turn.
This is actually my last story.
I got 2 more.
Okay. For Help for Heroes is a charity in the UK which raises money for ex-servicemen and injured servicemen. And in homage to the Great Wall of China, they have created an army of toast soldiers to help raise money for their cause. I say, well done, boys. There's a picture on screen of it now.
There you go. And it's awesome. You can see the picture now.
Yeah.
Looks cool.
What's it called? Brains behind the operation are called Eggs for Soldiers. And they're going to be selling boxes of eggs, and there's going to be 15p donated from every box.
Oh, that's good.
To the charity Help for Heroes.
But technically, they shouldn't have to do that, since they've actually risked their lives for the country. As far as I'm concerned, soldiers, when they come back, should no longer have to pay tax. They should no longer have to worry if they ever have a house over their head. They've risked their lives for our country. They shouldn't have to struggle. But our government to think, oh, fuck them.
I mean, what was it? Lloyd George, after the First World War, he said he wanted to create a land fit for heroes.
Yeah.
Perfect for the servicemen.
Yeah.
What's happened? What has happened?
It's terrible. It's terrible. Which is why I will never actually go out and buy, when you see medals on like market stalls, that some people have said, I will never buy those, because I didn't earn them. As far as I'm concerned, the person who earned those should be still keeping them. But obviously people die and their family sell the medals on, but I wouldn't buy them because I don't deserve them, I haven't earned them.
But it's the same as some servicemen are selling them because they can't afford to live, basically.
It's terrible. I think it's absolutely disgusting. And I went to a ceremony the other week to do a local government. It was a charter signed, and it was apparently to help servicemen who are still in the service at the moment, people who've left the service recently, and people who actually may have been in the military, any military service, Air Force, Navy, Marines, anything like that, in the local area. And I think it was an awesome concept, and more places should do it. But I've got one now, and obviously it didn't come true. According to Norse mythology, the world will end on February the 22nd, 2014.
Oh, Ragnarok.
Oops, Ragnarok, yes, which was apparently the final battle between gods. And after the battle, 2 mortals, humans, would be chosen, and then the world would be restored as a utopia. It's only us left.
No.
We'll adopt.
Yeah.
I I think that might be. Yeah, but apparently that's it. Obviously, it's nice to know all these end of the world things that people predicted, God knows how many hundreds of thousands of years ago, are really, really accurate.
Yeah. Ragnarok didn't happen.
No, Ragnarok did not happen. Did not. And I've got one more story left, and we're almost home. A cleaner who worked at an art gallery accidentally threw out $13,722 worth of artwork. The work, of course, was made of bits of cardboard, pieces of paper, and cookie pieces. Some people call it contemporary art. I call it, they can't fucking draw.
Yeah.
They have no talent. They have no skill or imagination. They just throw shit together, and because of their name known in the art world, they can sell it for like 13 grand. I can make similar bits of artwork by emptying my rubbish bag onto the yard, onto a big board full of glue. But I wouldn't get paid for it. But because somebody has a big name, they get paid lots of money for it. But anyway, she threw it out. And the company that hired her turned around and said, as far as I'm concerned, you should actually be more clear in description of what is contemporary art and what is rubbish. How clear was a cleaner was not to know that these pieces of cardboard with cookie bits on them and newspaper was art. As far as she was concerned, it was rubbish, and it went in the bin. She's not been held responsible for the loss.
Well, good. Bit of common sense there.
Yeah, because as far as I'm concerned, you got all these people who goes, oh yes, but you don't understand modern art. No, because it's not art. An artist should be able to draw, should be able to carve or sculpt, should be able to create an image of a form that has detail and beauty. Not, oh look, there's a square of blue tack on a white wall. That's not art! Want to see art? Some of the more modern art I do actually like. Banksy. Banksy is awesome. I love Banksy's work. He's cool. But you get modern artists. I mean, many years ago I went to Cardiff Museum, and there was a perspex box full of dowling rods that was painted on the end and had numbers on them. That was apparently art. I call that firewood. And it was literally 40 foot from a painting by Gustav Klimt. You want to see beauty? Look at some of Klimt's work. It's absolutely stunning. And there was stuff there, pointillism. Now that is beautiful. You stand close, you can't see. You step back, and it just reveals itself as structure and texture and shadow, and it's beautiful. Not, oh look, here's a cookie on a bit of cardboard. I could probably shit better works of art. I'm on a rant, aren't I? Hate modern art. It's not art. It's for people who can't fucking draw. I don't give a shit. If you want to actually disagree with me, put a comment in the box below and I'll call you a talentless twat. Got it? Good. Because I'm the word. I am the law. I am Judge Dredd. No, I'm not, am I?
No. Delusions of grandeur again.
Yeah, and talking about Dredd, they still haven't agreed on a sequel, but Carl Urban has said there have been talks about a possible chance of a sequel. As long as they'll make it a PG-13, I don't care. It's got to be an 18 again, because Dredd is violent and vicious. So I'm hoping it carries on, but it ain't fair. I mean, they'll make rubbish like Pitch Perfect 2.
Yeah.
They'll make Smurfs 2. They've just made a sequel to. They're going to make a sequel to Magic Mike.
Yeah.
Why? But Judge Dredd 2? No. What's wrong with him? Carl Urban is awesome.
He is.
So awesome, you just wouldn't believe it. I would love to meet that man and get his autograph. And enough of that rant now and the silliness. I think we've come to the end.
We have come to the end.
I'm outside my house. I'm feeling kind of like, hey. I don't know if that's the coffee or the cookie. But, hope you enjoyed this episode. Leave as many comments here below. You can turn and say, yeah, I don't agree with this. I do agree with that. They should make a Dredd sequel. That Jeffries bloke on the left-hand side's an arse. Write anything you want. I don't give a shit. Call me a twat. Call me an arsehole. I don't give a damn. Because that means you've been to the page, looked at the video, and you've left a comment. Leave a comment. Yeah. Doesn't matter how frivolous it is, how silly it is. Just leave a comment.
Yeah.
That's the end of the rant.
Indeed. And then at the end of this episode, there's going to be a link to the entire playlist of Road to Distraction if you want to spend, over a day and a half watching all the episodes so far. And also a subscribe button as well for you to click and to subscribe to the channel for all the latest stuff from Outpost 51.
Yeah, and on the upside, Google have fixed their crap so I can actually now sign back into YouTube. So I might actually put stuff up back on YouTube again after 8 months or so. Because I couldn't get on there. What was going on? Now it works again. So, see you on the next one.
Yeah, see you on episode 42, folks. Bye.